Harley. B. Come on. You got it, bud.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're gonna head about an hour and a half southeast of Winston. We're gonna go down to the Sandhills area of North Carolina and do some camping and cooking down there. Again, I've got the dogs with me back here, and it should be a pretty warm one when we get down there, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. So you can see it's 42 right now and just shy of noon. So we'll see how warm it gets when we get there. 43. Well, I wanted to park there, but we might be moving. Oh, because that's dangling. So I probably don't want to park right under there. But yeah, we got all this space here. So maybe right over there. All right, so we moved from under that tree just to right over here, back up against that little hitch post for the horses. But yeah, that looks like a pretty good spot. So let's get the dogs out and get set up. And there you go, 76 degrees. It's 1:30, so we drove about an hour and a half and drove right out of that bad weather. So this is nice. All right, quick wardrobe change. So one of the nice things about the Sandhills is this is all public game land. Unfortunately, in North Carolina, they have designated days on which you can hunt some of the game lands. And today is a Friday, and this specific game land is Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. But I really want to run Maple around the grounds to see if we can find anything. And then maybe tomorrow we can go out, during the day and hunt around. So I'm going to get her suited up and ready to go, and then we're going to hop into these woods. Ready? Let's go. Some good sized pine cones around here. Well, that was a hot one. So we only ran around for about 45 minutes out there. We didn't find any birds, but that's fine. We'll go out again when it cools off a little bit. Until then, we're just going to relax and wait for the sun to kind of go down and then cook some dinner. Clouds are rolling in. Forecast had no rain, so we'll see. There are some fire pits out here, like you can see, but it's been pretty dry. I mean, Winston, it rained today and yesterday, but they had burn bans in effect like late last week. So gonna cook on the stove tonight, I think, and save some of this wood that's laying around here for tomorrow when it might be a little bit more damp out. Tonight we're gonna do a real simple steak and potatoes. So you can see I got my steak. I'm gonna throw a little onion in with the potatoes. Everything's just gonna get an easy olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic. Just keep it real simple. And this is the game changer. This is a 100% grass-fed organic steak, $1.50, New York strip. So let's get to cooking. What's up? Just knocked it over. That's amazing. Give it a little drizzle. Very nice. All right, well, it doesn't take long, but we've got potatoes and steak. All right, there's a little plate of the potatoes and steak. Nice and medium rare. Let's dig in. Well, here we go with this like fork thing, spork. So good. Delicious. Dinner was delicious, and you can see the sun is setting back there. So no fire tonight, unfortunately. So we'll just hang out with the dogs, and once it gets a little bit later, we'll hop in the truck. Maple. Good girl. There you go, bud. All right, well, it's getting late. So we're gonna jump in here and hit the sack, I guess. So it's like 9 o'clock, but it's been dark for a while, so we've just been hanging out. The dogs have definitely had enough, so it's time for bed. Night. Morning. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit foggy. but it stayed pretty warm back here last night. It was great. All right. Good morning. I got my coffee here. Cheers. Fed the dogs, trying to get the devices charged. You can see they still want to sleep back in there. It was a great night's sleep, nice and warm back in there, no problems at all. But we're gonna let these devices all charge up, and then let's hit these fields to see what Maple can find. We took that big long sandy road just out into a field that you see behind me. It's got some smaller stuff mixed in with some of the mature stuff. So we're just gonna stomp around here and hopefully we get a little lucky. All right, let's go. Empties. Always got to get your empties. Does that mean there's birds here? What about in this type vegetation? And she's gone. Well, we're at about 7 miles of walking through here. And yeah, that means Maple's probably done about 15 or 20 miles. So that's pretty good for her. So she needs to go rest. So this concludes the video. Unfortunately, once again, no birds. Trying to go to different fields where there's food sources, where it's close to water, decent cover. This is probably too much, too tall. So it's time to head back, make some lunch. Nothing fancy today, just sandwiches and chips, and then we'll head on out. So thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for more.